Hello and welcome to Sega News Bits. I'm Barry. With me is my avatar, George.
I'm your avatar. Who are you?
Yeah. Well, didn't you get that box I sent you? It's filled with glasses, and there's a little backpack and some boots.
You're dressing me up now?
Yeah, you're my avatar. No, that's a little creepy. No, actually, Sonic Forces, rumor is that there is a Day 1 edition coming out that will include Sega costumes from various Sega franchises. And we're calling it a rumor just because, I mean, the news came via Sonic Paradise. They found it on Amazon.es and Extra Life. I believe these are both, what is Amazon ES? That's Spain, isn't it?
I think so. It sounds like Spain.
Yeah, and I believe Sonic Paradise is based in Spain. So nothing against, Amazon.es or Extra Life. But, until Sega announces something, I'm not going to say this is fact. But if it is, I think it's really cool. What do you think about this concept?
I mean, do you think it's true?
Oh yeah, I do, but I've learned in, about 10 years of doing fan sites, always put rumor to cover your ass.
Yeah, but I agree. I think it is true because Sonic Generations had the Knights pinball table as a DLC or pre-order download for free.
Oh, they had, the Casino Night one, and then Sonic Lost World had the Knights DLC proper where you, had a boss rush.
Exactly. So, I mean, they've done this in the past. This isn't new for Sonic Team.
Well, it is new in the case that they're adding stuff like Jet Set Radio and Super Monkey Ball, which are not Sonic Team properties.
Yeah, in the past it was always Sonic Team properties. That's actually the difference, but I like this. I really like the idea of using these old franchises and putting them in a Sonic game and kind of introducing them to a new audience, but I don't know if the new audience will understand they come from different games, so they'll just see them as avatar items. I hope they have a little description on all the items with a little history thing, what game it came from. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty excited for this. I think that's pretty cool. I just don't like the idea of it being a pre-order content. I think DLC like this should you should charge for it later on down the road if you want for a reasonable price, or your pre-ordered DLC shouldn't be DLC. It should be like physical items. I like that better.
True. Yeah. I did want to mention too, it wasn't DLC, but in the Sonic Riders games, I forgot if it was the first, second one, or both of them, they had Ulala playable, I believe, and they had some other characters. And I mean, Ulala is not a Sonic Team franchise. However, I believe that United Game Artists was absorbed by Sonic Team, so they had people on the team from Space Channel 5 working on those games.
Yeah. And
I think former UGA people actually worked on the Sonic Riders titles. But let's go through these real quick. There's only 4 listed franchises. However, according to the DLC, at least in the translation, there's 6 items. So let's see. So we've got Jet Set Radio, we've got Nights into Dreams, we have Super Monkey Ball, and then Puyo Puyo Tetris. So let's do a little speculation here. So Jet Set Radio, what do you think the costume will be?
Maybe like headsets or whatever from this game, because they had headphones a lot. Maybe glasses. They also had really stylish shirts that stood out every character.
Yeah, I'm going to put my money on Beat's shirt, and then they're going to have the headphone and those green goggle combo. So that'll be 2 items right there, the shirt and the goggles with the headphones.
Yeah.
Nights into Dreams, what do you think that'll be?
Probably spandex.
Yeah, probably a spandex suit and then jester hat. I'm guessing 2 items there if we are actually going to get 6 items in total. Super Monkey Ball, that one's pretty obvious.
Aye shirt.
Aye shirt, yeah, and I mean he doesn't wear anything else. Maybe monkey ears, but then it would look kind of weird to put monkey ears on
a bat.
A rabbit?
Yeah.
Or a bat, yeah. And then the last one, I thought this was really interesting. Puyo Puyo Tetris.
That one's kind of hard if you think about it. Maybe some of the characters in the game, you could put some of their clothing items.
But is that, maybe it's going to be something goofy like a Puyo backpack or a Puyo hat. It's sitting on your head.
And that's what I've noticed with a lot of their merchandise when they do for Puyo Puyo. It's always based on how can you put these little cute blobs on stuff.
Yeah.
It's never really the characters in the game in the story mode or anything.
Yeah, and I think it's smart though, because Puyo Puyo Tetris, it released this year to the US at least. It was on Switch, it was on PS4. Oddly, it was not on the Xbox One, even though Japan did get an Xbox One version.
And then we got an Xbox One version of Valkyrie Revolution, which made no sense.
Yeah, they're aiming for the age group. even though, you know, adults are going to be playing this game with Jet Set Radio, I can't imagine them doing like Valkyria costumes. Not that you suggested that, but I'm just, you know, spitballing here. Like, what other Yakuza costumes? I don't think that would probably work with this.
And I mean, a lot of people on here know that we're basically big-ass Sega fanboys, and anything tie-in with old franchises, we kind of get hard over. So, what do you think they should add, like other franchises?
Oh boy, I would love to see Ulala's outfit for the female avatars.
Okay, so obviously Ulala, that's your waifu.
Well, no, Bisu Rith from Jet Set Radio is, but she's kind of a deep dive in the JSR cast. She's like maybe 6th in terms of, you know, canon popularity. How about you?
I'm a big Sega AM2 fan. I just think it's really hard to do stuff like Outrun, but like I would love to see maybe like a little Outrun car, anything like just one item. You know, give Sega AM2 some stuff.
Yeah, you could do a Hornet racing helmet,
and we could do some Fantasy Zone items. Would be cool since, you know, that's kind of our logo.
Yeah, but I mean, to sum this up, I think this is a great idea. I've long said that a little fan service goes a long way. I remember with All Stars Racing Transformed, I would have discussions with people online. You know, we'd make news posts and we'd be like, Segata Sanshiro has a cameo, and people go, all right, I wasn't going to buy this day one, but now I need to just to see that, you know? And it's like, it's a little thing, but you see that with the Super Smash Brothers games. Like, people are like, Game & Watch? Oh, I gotta get this. I've never played these games, but I love Game & Watch, you know?
Yeah, exactly, and it's like, nostalgia's coming back for gaming. I think there's a lot of gamers that really want old franchises back, and they've been dormant long enough.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think about these pre-ordered DLC Sega costumes, or DLC costumes? And what other franchises would you guys want to see Sega put into Sonic Forces as avatar items?
House of the Dead.
Yeah, let us know in the comments below. House of the Dead, there's Shiny
Rise Star, you could be a star.
Streets of Rage, you could